of you have been to a memory boot camp before? Okay, that's really great because number one, boosters and repeat exposure is good for memory, and two, you can also add your experiences from the last time in terms of what we're talking about to the group. I just also want to say that we're here on a bit of a journey for 3 sessions, and I hope you can make all 3 sessions because this is going to be really about skill building and learning how to do some strategies that we're going to teach you. So while here today we're going to talk mostly about how things work, the next 2 are really going to be focusing on how you can use what you know about memory to make it better. Okay. Are there going to be handouts? Okay, I'll get to that. Thanks, Patty. Okay, so I just want to give you a big overview of the sessions. So today, as Amy said, we're going to talk about sort of the user's guide to memory and how it works. Next week, we're going to talk about one strategy which we've labeled "Say It Again, Sam," and you'll get more of that as we go along today. And the 3rd session will be about deep learning. So we're really focusing on 2 very science-based strategies that have been shown in the literature to improve memory. And that's what we're really trying to do, is to give you what the new word is, what we're learning in science, because science is important to do, and it's also important to bring it to you and to show you how to apply it. In terms of these sessions, getting the most out of these is really up to you. It really depends on how hard you work and how much you're willing to practice and try out the things that we're suggesting that you do. Breaking habits or creating new ones is hard, so it's going to take a while. It's not going to be just, oh yeah, I just do that and it's going to work. It's going to really take some learning and practicing, because these are really skills. This is a skill building session, and the only way you can get new skills is by practicing them. Also, we're a large group, but I really think it's important for us to talk among each other and to participate and share. We have some old timers who can help with that as well. But also, if you have any questions, I'll try to take as many as I can. Today, I just flew in from Calgary yesterday and got in at 4:30 a.m. this morning. So if you don't understand me, chances are it's me, not you. So don't hesitate to ask questions. And no doubt someone else is thinking the same thing. So please don't hesitate. However, the size of the group and trying to get through an hour, we may have to save some of the questions at the end if we're running out of time.
One of the things we can also do for you there is if you have questions that we weren't able to answer here, at the end we're going to provide you with a link with a website that you can go to. And you can contact us through there. If you have some questions, then we can try and pick out a couple of themes and we might be able to answer those next week.
Yes, and I should also mention, we're also taping the session. Not because I want to go big on YouTube, but because we want to put it up on the website so that you can revisit the session. And we're not professionals here, but hopefully it'll give you enough of a cue to sort of relive the session if you want to go back and look at it. And the slides will actually also be up on the website, so you can go and look at those too. That was one other thing. Oh yes, and if you're uncomfortable about being videotaped, it's shining on me, not on you, but your voice may be heard. I have to say that when you ask a question. So if that makes you uncomfortable, feel free to write your question down and hand it to someone, and then we can just read it out loud and do it that way if you don't want to have your 10 seconds of glory, voice-wise at least. Respect for others. So we're all in this together. We're all trying to learn together. I learn from these sessions as much, hopefully, as you learn from them as well with your comments. But we need to respect each other. We need to respect each other's viewpoints and perspectives and questions. So we're all in this together, and let's have fun together. Okay, so today we're going to talk about memory, the 3 R's to memory, different types of memory, and then factors that influence your memory, and then we're going to give you some homework. Okay, so that's sort of the overall roadmap to today. Okay, so we're going to start out with a demo. So, I want you to put on your memory cap. Should we hand these?
But put down your pens.
Yes, put down your pens. Thank you,
Yes.
Thank you, Ryan.
Yes, no cheating.
Well, it's up to you. If you want to cheat, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get anything out of it. Okay. So Ryan's just handing out a piece of paper in case you don't have any. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to read out a list of words. And if you don't have a pencil or a pen, there is a box up here. Just raise your hand and I can bring you one. Oh, we do. So, and I'm going to read out a list of words. And then I want you to try to remember them as we're reading them. But I don't want you to write them down while I'm saying them. This is not a dictation.
Not yet.
We need the pen for later.
You'll need it right after you hear the words.
Yeah.
At the end. Some already know what I'm up to. Amy, are you saying for the second? So we have after, maybe you can all right. So again, I'm just going to read out loud and you'll see on the screen just a list of words. And I want you to just listen and try to think about them and use whatever strategies you normally use for a memory test. And then we'll go from there. And then we'll ask you to write them all down. And then we have a few other demos as well to do with it. So just let me know in the back of the room when you're ready there. Okay, are we ready? All right. Here we go. Loaf, slice, bagel, toast, sandwich, seat, recliner, rocking, bench, stool, rest, snooze, slumber, nap, doze, uptick, ice, chilly, freeze, winter. Okay. Write down as many as you can. okay. We're not gonna make you suffer for too long. We don't expect you to get them all, so don't worry about that. Okay. Now, we're going to hand out another piece of paper. The first thing I want you to do, though, is to just count how many words you've got. Okay, okay. And I'm going to read out, excuse me, I'm going to read out the words, and you can look on your list and see how many are correct. Okay. Actually, should I do that after? No. Loaf, slice, bagel, toast, sandwich, seat, recliner, rocking, bench, stool, rest, snooze, slumber, nap, doze, Arctic, ice, chilly, freeze, winter. So how many got 20? 15. Hey, got some good ones here. 10 or more. Excellent. Okay, super. Okay, now I want you to put that away. Well, you can look at it again later, but right now I just want you not to look at it when I hand out this next set of, okay. So now, so Amy's going to help hand these out as well. Now here is a list of old and new words. And I want you to indicate which ones are old and which ones are new.
You mean the old ones are the ones that were...
One you just heard versus the ones you haven't heard. Who doesn't have any? Here you go. Are there any? Two extras? One extra? Thank you. Someone has, does anyone else need one? There you go. So old or new? Old meaning you just heard it. New is you haven't heard it.
I'm sorry, does it, when you say it's new, does it mean it wasn't in the last exercise?
That's correct. Right, not new to you in general. New in the last exercise. Try not to think too hard about each of them, just go with your first gut response. That's usually the right one.